starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. The time is now. The time is now. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Mayhemic Thursday. Good to see everybody. I hope everybody's had a great day. I need to give a shout out to my guys over at Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Congratulations on your 100th episode of We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Keep doing what you're doing, guys, and I'll see y'all on the other side. Yes. Joy, good evening. Good to see you. That's right. Now. The time is now. Absolutely. Couldn't be more poignant than whatever. Oops, good to see you. Welcome in. My personal moderator, Mr. Ghost Lincoln himself, my brother. You're going to need to watch that meter for me tonight because I feel agitated, and I have a feeling the meter is going to go off the rails this evening. Good to see you. PJ, welcome in. Lady Smith, good to see you as well. Canna John, my man from up north, good to see you, my brother. Hope you having a great day today. Cha-Cha's in the building, y'all. Say hello. Be nice, be polite. That's indeedy. Good to see you, Ed. He said, hey, everyone on the phone and lurking. Good to see you, Ed. I hope you and Tara are doing well. Scott Hummer's in the building. My man, good to see you, Scott. Welcome to Mayhemic Thursday. Absolutely. Fallen Skies, Homestead, and Preparedness channel. Getting it done over there, folks. Changing that oil, getting the gear ready, the machines right, and the vehicles ready at the call. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Who else we got in the building here? Little Lone Prepper, good evening. Good to see you. My man, Daryl Calhoun, good to see you. He said now. Well, could be, Daryl. Depends on where you're at and what you're doing. Because SHTF, do or die. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get real with it. We're going to keep it real. And that's what we do. We're not going to spread a bunch of gloom and doom, or I ain't going to talk to you about buy my gear or you going to die. We're going to leave that to them other two goofy gophers that do what they do on their channel. Mrs. Meadow, good to see you. The Celtic Grandma's in the building. Y'all behave now, or I'm going to tell Grandma on y'all. Prepared Irishman, good to see you, my brother. Hope you had a great day. Who else we got in here? Sherry, good to see you. Much tested. Welcome in. Welcome in. Lady Spa, 1, 2, 3. Good to see you. Good evening. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by this evening. We appreciate it. Folks, do me a favor. If you have not, please smash that like button because YouTube doesn't like us. So let's show YouTube that somebody likes us. You know, just because they're who they are and they do what they do. And we're going to keep on keeping on regardless of who they are and what they do. But I just want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Because y'all are the reason why I do what I do and keep doing what I'm doing. And I appreciate each and every one of you because every now and again, the brother just gets tired and says, you know what? I'm done with this. I can't. But then I got people that get in my ear and say, nah, man, you can't stop. You got to do what you got to do because you're doing something good. And you know how the enemy does. So I'm going to do what I'm doing because of y'all, without a doubt. Yeah. And for everybody else that I may not have personally spoken to, I want to thank everybody. Steel and Trees in the building. She said, welcome in. Oops, if I did not speak to you, good evening. This cup of coffee is dedicated to everybody in the chat tonight. Skull. And I think I saw the professor in here, Professor Mad Shad himself. Good to see you, my brother. Get some, and then get some more, Professor. That's right. You know how we do here in the great state of OH. That's right. That's right. We do it that way. All right, y'all. Let's dive into tonight's topic because I'm getting agitated. And we're going to have a talk about SHTF, the good, the bad, the ugly, the myth, the wannabes, the whobies, and all of that. Thank you there. I appreciate you. Ghost Lincoln with the IO. And Mad Chad said, release the hounds. Well, one of them is laying here asleep, so he'll wake up when he hears the other hounds. Grit and Grace, welcome in. Welcome in. That's right, Daryl. OHIO, my brother. For sure. Hope everybody's doing well. So, SHTF, do or die. What do we do, y'all? We all know what SHTF means, and if not, you can Google it on the Google machine. It'll tell you what's going on. Yeah. Lady Smith said, if not agitated at this point, have no heart. I'm with you. That's right, Professor. So, we all, folks glamorize SHTF. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I hope we never have a massive, I'm doing air quotes for those listening and can't see me, that we don't have a massive SHTF. Now, we all have personal SHTFs every day that we deal with. Pibble Mama's in the building. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day. And thank you for joining me. Yeah. Nope, I did not. This is straight H2O and good old Juan Valdez beans ground up. Yeah, no vodka. No. So we all have personal SHTFs and we go through it, okay? We get through it. And we do what we can and we keep it moving. Yeah. But if there's a massive SHTF in half of the country, throughout the whole country, and all of that, Oh, wait a minute. There he is, my brother from another mother, my man, my guy, my dude, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, Skull, my brother. That's right. I'm repping my boy because that's how we support each other. Absolutely. And congratulations again on the 100th episode of We All Gonna Die Wednesday, which I'm glad we didn't. So there we go. Cherokee Survival, welcome in, welcome in. Backyard Chicken Man, I see you over there. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. So, folks, we all have personal SHTFs, but if there is a SHTF event in half of the country or across the whole country, it could put you and me in a do or die situation. Now let's just talk about this, because I'm not all about gloom and doom. We always say, don't panic and just think through it. So here's the scenario. You can make it nationwide, you can make it your state, you can make it half the country. Power outage. Okay, power's out. Poof. Cross multiple states. Okay. Rick Mavick, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. And I saw somebody else speak to me, and I did not. Ronnie Brune, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Pilgrim, my guy, my dude, my man. Good evening to you too, my brother. So the power's out. Mama Bear, welcome, 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 welcome from the great state of Illinois, our neighbor to the west. Good to see you. Bob 942, welcome. So the power is out, okay? We don't know when it's coming back, okay? 4 days go by, 5 days go by, 2 weeks go by, okay? 2 weeks, no power, multiple states. Y'all think there's gonna be a little chaos in your neighborhood? Put a 1 in the chat if you are still not panicking yet. And I'll lead that charge, because I'm not panicking yet, because we prep. 2 weeks, no power, no electricity. All of our emergency plans and practices have kicked in, and we're doing the things, okay? Yeah, I'm not panicking yet. 2 weeks, no power. Everybody that needs to be where they are, or where they're at. Everybody is where they're supposed to be, okay? So we put our emergency plans in action. Everybody's at the bug out location. Everybody's at home. Everybody's doing the things, okay? Everybody's listening to whatever type of communication source you have. Everybody is saying, exactly, Fallen Skies, people will go stupid after 2 weeks. Yes, those are the people, right, Mike, right, no room for panicking. Those are the people that aren't prepared. They're scrambling now. It's been 2 weeks. Exactly, Mama Bear. We have no reason to panic, because we prep. We have plans in place. We have executed plans. We're trying to go about our daily business as if nothing has happened, okay? So now, whatever means of communication you have to get information, whether it's ham radio, weather radio, crank NOAA, crank this, crank that, talking to your neighbors, talking on to your group of people, or whatever, all of a sudden, we're hearing about chaotic outbreaks within your state and mine, okay? Greenleaf, welcome in. Don E., good to see you. So now we've got turmoilcy and mayhemicness in the streets. It's been confirmed, okay? That's the information we got. It's been confirmed. Now there are riots and looting, okay? Stick with me, y'all. Riots and looting. What do? What plans do you put in place now that there is chaos in the streets, there is rioting and looting? Exactly, Mama Bear. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So now we have kicked in our security measures to the next level. Okay? Security level. Next level security. Okay? Backyard chicken man, it really doesn't matter who's running the government at this point in time. Exactly, Jason. Riots, don't be there. Now, this really means that there's chaos in the streets. Are you really going to take a chance by going out? For whatever reason. You've got all your people where they're supposed to be, and now growing what I eat. Welcome in, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for stopping in on Mayhemic Thursday. SHTF, do or die. Sherry said stay home. Yeah, absolutely. So we stay home. Exactly, oops. Yeah, what government? Yeah. So now, there you go. There you go, Ed. Now y'all are talking and thinking. Ed said close the gates at the farm after bringing all the family in, load and secure perimeter, hunker down. Absolutely. That's what we do. We don't panic. We hunker down. Yeah. Stealing trees, right. He said, I live outside a small town, more worried about the meth morons and pill poppers up the road. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm going to tell y'all now, and as we go through this scenario, what we're getting ready to get into is some of the enemies that we're going to come across look like you and look like me versus folks from another country so far. Know your neighborhoods, know your surroundings. Exactly, Mama Bear. Personal security, lock down the home. That's it. Lock it down. Lock down the house, perimeter. If you have enough people there, I would start setting up 12-hour shifts of patrolling and watching out while everybody else in the house does what they do. Good evening, Mr. Good. And if you don't mind, I'll say this. Good evening, Pastor. I hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome to Mayhemic Thursday. We're talking about SHTF, do or die. And so far, the scenario is the power's been out for 2 weeks. Whatever means of communication we have confirmed now that there are riots and looting going on in the streets in a town near you. So, with that, we've locked down our property, we've set up security, we're guarding our perimeter, and we're hunkering down, okay? That may be good enough. But we hear through our means of communications and news, as we say, that the U.S. is under attack from within and from without. all of those amazing illegal immigrants that have been in the country, have been activated, and now they are doing what they are supposed to be doing. Camo Carl, welcome in, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. So now, it's been announced the country is under attack. SHTF is now full blown. The power is still out. That's the least of our worries, folks. We know the bad players in our neighborhoods, in our block, in our town, in our cities. What do you do? It's been, let's say, 6 weeks. You running short on supplies? You running short on preps? I hope not. Because you know me, I always say, prep no less than 6 months. The goal is 1 year's worth of food and water and security and so forth and so on. So now, full-blown scale war on our home front in these great republics. What do? Do we start talking to our neighbors? Do we start rallying the troops? Grit and Gray said, I'm staying put. Exactly, Hudson Valley. There you go. Grab the locals and game plan what's next. That's right. Because that's when local law enforcement, and I'm going to say the sheriff of your county is in charge. He is the top dog in the county in which you live in. Okay? The sheriff runs the show. Everything but martial law has been declared. We're in full-blown war now. So, get with your locals and game plan, folks. Now, you've just expanded your group of people, your homestead, your home, your apartment, whatever, and you've increased it tenfold. If you live in an apartment building, I suggest you get together with your neighbors and plan how to secure the building. Plain and simple. Exactly, Jeff Good. We better have a predetermined network of trusted comrades. Stay connected to that group and work as a unit. Exactly. That's what we have to do, folks. That's what we need to be doing now. Expand your network and people you can count on and trust, and that can trust you. That if your town, your city, if your street comes under attack, you guys can come together and defend your street. Right, Ed? Drones. That should be part of the plan. If you got neighbors that got drones, night vision, right, block all main routes up and down the mountain, filling holes as fast as I can, then set my 10-mile perimeter. Right, block off your streets. I don't care if you have to do it with cars, cut down trees, whatever you have to do. Eloa Ministries, welcome in. Prepared Irishman, thank you for stopping in, my friend. Have an amazing night. Thank you for stopping by, and hit that like button on your way out if you don't mind. Aston Team, good to see you. So, what if, Pibble Mama, thank you for that comment. She said her sheriff won't do poop. So, what if your sheriff won't do anything? And all the deputies have gone home to protect their families, and they ain't coming out. What do you do now to protect your street, your town, your neighborhood? You got to come together. And for those of us that know that and have a network of people, somebody's got to take charge. You either do or you're going to die. Plain and simple. We have to do it. We have to. Whether you say, I don't like people or I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Hudson Valley said, I'm going to be doing a video about how I use maps locally. That's right. Absolutely. You better have maps of the area and everything else. Yeah. That's right, Jason. Plan ahead. Maybe you want them to come on a certain street. You may, and YT, I'm gonna say it anyway. You may want to create an unlive box or an unlive zone that you force these people into, and then y'all do the do. Plain and simple. That's what happens. That's the plans that you and your trusted people have to come together and think about. Yeah. Exactly, Grit and Grace. She said, I'm just going to assume from the jump that we are on our own and act accordingly, not going to wait around to see what happens. No, absolutely not. That's why we get ahead of the curve. We know what to do. Go ahead and put those plans in motion once you hear of a larger threat coming. But as I said, some of the people we may have to confront are those that look like you and me. We got to deal with them first because they didn't plan, they didn't prepare, and they're coming to take what you got. Do or die. Yeah. Oki Khan, welcome in. She said, a guy at my husband's work got a silencer instead of night vision he had been saving for. He's got a flashlight, so he'll be okay. If I'd have had that kind of money, I'd have got nods first. Because he who sees in the night will rule the night. Plain and simple. I got that one from the professor. And he has schooled me on he who rules the night. Yeah. That is those who have nods. Yeah. Have no fear. Devil Dog Prepper is in the building. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day. So we have to defend ourselves from two adversaries, known and unknown. What's your plan? That's what you should be thinking about. Known and unknown. So we come together as a street, as a neighborhood, as a town, and make plans. Somebody's going to have to step up without arguing and screaming and hollering and say, hey, if you want to live just like I want to live, we need to work together to make sure we both survive. That's the name of the game. And that's what we got to do. Camo Carl, I hear you, but I tell you this, get to the closest person that you know, because there's strength in numbers. Y'all all know that. Skull. And if you and your people that you trust don't have radios, y'all better get them. Plain and simple. I actually have some more to give out to some of my trusted people that I know they don't have. So all I need to do is finish programming them. And Jeff Good is one of them. So you'll be getting yours shortly, sir. Right, Cha-Cha. She said, I leave town immediately. And that's the thing, folks. Here's the thing. When we know something happens, so this scenario we're talking about, let's say when we know the power is out, you have to make the call if you're leaving when to leave before the masses start getting on the highway. In a power outage, I'd give it 2 days, 3 days max. By the 4th day, you may get stuck in traffic. But these are the things we have to think about. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. This is reality. This is where we're at. October the 17th, 2024. SHTF, do or die. Because of the mayhemicness and turmoilcy in the world. And November 5th is coming up shortly. Right? We all know that. And at any moment, anything could kick off. I'm looking something up, and y'all know as well as I do. We got 18 days, 3 hours, 29 minutes, and 17 seconds until the election. So we got time, folks. We do have time, believe it or not. It may not feel like it. Please don't procrastinate. Get the necessities that you need. Talk to your people. Exactly, Fallen Skies. The gas pumps won't work after 4 days without power. That's right. You better be prepping gas if necessary, and keep your gas tanks full at all times. Yeah. Yes. Exactly, Jason. Jason said plan alternative routes and have a vehicle and fuel capable. Yeah, for those alternate routes. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. I agree with you, Cherokee Survival. Right. 95% of the coward chickens will be pushed into cities 4 days after. Think about it. Yeah. Yeah. They could be. Then again, they may be trying to empty out the cities. But once we have been alerted that we are being attacked from within and exterior, nobody, I will trust nobody that I already don't trust. And all my people will be where we're supposed to be by then, and we will plan accordingly. Miss Jones Truth, welcome in. Good evening. Good to see you. But this is something to think about, y'all, because we don't know. Oh, folks, here it is that time. And I'm so proud of this lady right here. Listen. And if you didn't hear the pour, the heard that, and the cup is full. Coffee magically appears. Thank you. I love you. Say hi to everybody. Hola. The COO says hello to everybody. But folks, get your people. Know your people. Yeah. Steel and Tree says vision. Look up and print any and all information you can and put it in a binder in case of no power on all of that. Absolutely. That's one of the things everybody should have, or some type of electronic device with some type of alternative power that you can charge your stuff with and look up that stuff. Yeah. That's what we need to do, y'all. Boss lady, good evening. That's right. Exactly. Everybody's just speaking. Yes, she's amazing. She's knee deep in schoolwork, homework, assignments, and she's tired. And but I said, no, we don't do tired in this house. We may do sleepy, we may be doing exhausted, but we don't do tired. Yeah. Miss Jones Truth said, I already have my info printed, and the stuff I can't print, make sure I can access it on a flash drive or an SD card. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the things we got to do. Yep. Exactly, folks. But so trusted people in your community, not just your neighbors, not just your people, not just your mag, your clan, whatever you may call them, but extend that out within your neighborhood, within your block, within your suburb, your apartment building, the building next door, because you never know, folks, what could happen. Yeah. We got to make sure that we're ready for SHTF, do or die. And I pray to God that we do not have any type of civil war or war on our own soil. I pray that will never happen in anybody's lifetime. Jim Ketchum, welcome in, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great evening. Skull. But keep in mind, folks, if you have to do what needs to be done, make sure you are prepared for it mentally, spiritually, and physically. Because now, without any power, we're going to have to do a whole lot of manual stuff. Within your wherever you're held up at, everybody should have a job. Right, Ms. Jones Truth. Cash still talks. You better have some money at home because you can't run to the ATM or the bank. At this point of the game, I'm not even going to the store. And after 6 weeks of no power, I will say this. My Renaissance grandma, I hear you and understand. So that means you're going to have to get very familiar with the people where you live, whether it's your neighborhood, your street, your apartment building, wherever. Find at least one person you can trust, and y'all can go through it together. But what we have to do, folks, is because now we're going to be stressed enough. Our stress level is going to be here, okay? Even though we know what to do and how to do it and everything, and have everything, hopefully, to do what needs to be done. And of course, there's going to be things that come up that we know nothing about or how to do it. You better make sure that you can tap somebody that has at least the knowledge or the understanding. Those are some of the people you should be including in your group, or at least making friends with. Absolutely, Pibble Mama, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But, these are, unfortunately, these are the things we got to talk about. I wish we didn't. There you go. You hear that? See? This is why I love this community. Fallen Skies Homestand Preparedness Channel said, if you live in Georgia, you got a place. It don't get no better than that, folks. This man just opened up his homestead if you live in Georgia. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Ms. Jones Truth. I'm making friends with military. They have the knowledge. Yeah. I've talked to several sheriff's deputies here in my county and had a nice conversation with about 5 of them. And, these are the things that you got to do, folks. And I'm going to be very, very honest. You heard what Fallen Sky said, right? If you live in Georgia, I would be trying to find his email address to send him an email. If I lived in Georgia, yeah, absolutely. Figure it out, folks. There's strength in numbers. But, these are the things we got to think about. I wish we didn't have to, but the way the world is going, we may. And keep in mind, We got families. Cole, see, my chaotic son is over here chewing on one of my tennis shoes as we speak. Excuse me while I retrieve my shoe. You don't do that. No. Like a. Thank you. Now that doesn't mean go and get the other one. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we need to grow our community, folks. You need to grow your circle of trusted people and have a plan. Time is getting short. That's right, Grit and Grace. And he is one of my night vision peoples. Yes. Good job. And that's exactly why I got him. He has a specific job to do, just like everybody else. Yeah. But folks, grow your circles. Time is short. Right. Exactly, Lady Smith. Trust. Know them by their deeds. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pretty prepper. Hey, scary, yes, but survivable, absolutely. Absolutely, without a doubt. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. By no means. This is a hard conversation we got to have. And planning, prepping takes away a lot of the fear, the anxiety, and the stress because you already know what to do. Write it out. I don't care if you have to sit down with a pen and paper and write out everything you have, everything you need to get, everything you need to do. Because that just made you one step closer to committing to getting these things done. Yeah. Without a doubt. Yeah, right, Sherry. We got a great county sheriff, and honestly, I know some of the great deputies. And if the sheriff ain't no good, I know some great deputies that are, and some military folks. So that's what we do. Yeah, right. Mama Bear said if fear motivates at first, then good, because you won't have fear once done. That's it. And we can't live in fear, folks, because fear is not the book I read, which is the Bible. Fear not. Fear is the word that is said, do not fear, and more than any other phrase in the book. Blackbird, welcome in. Good to see you. Storms, Radios, and Cats, good evening. Did I see Michelle Worrell in here? Good evening, Michelle. If you are here, good evening. Didn't see you. Sorry about that. That's right, Grit and Grace. Fear is not productive. Fear will lock you up and paralyze you in a heartbeat. And that's what the enemy wants. So have no fear. But be prepared also to do what needs to be done. And y'all know what I mean. And I'm trying to dance around it. But if before Cole interrupted us, I said we have families. Okay. We have families. And before this live stream is over, I'm gonna leave y'all with a profound question. And I want y'all to think about it and then act accordingly. Chance, welcome in. Good to see you. That's right, Michelle. That's right. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah. That's right, Ms. Jones Truth. Big difference in being afraid and being prepared. If you're prepared, we can face it. KP, good to see you, my brother. Welcome in. Skull. KP said, I see a lot of prepper haul videos. The one thing I barely see, spices. People need to stock up on seasonings. KP, I got a cooler full of seasonings. I got a cooler full of them, and you're absolutely right. Because don't nobody want to eat bland food that they didn't plan on eating in the first place. Yes. Yes. We still have time. We still have time, folks. Michael Wolf, welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all got this, but I'm just saying, these are some of the things we need to talk about. So if the power's out, and this is October, 6 weeks in, it's November. Do you have your alternative heat source? Do you have your alternative light source, folks? Yeah, right, Mama Bear. Stock what you eat or close to it, right. One thing I will never prep ever in life is Spam. I won't prep it because I don't eat it. I don't eat it. We'll never eat it. And if that's all that's left, then there's going to be a whole lot of folks fighting over that last can of Spam. But prep what you eat. Yeah. There you go, Oki Khan. She said, I found ham bouillon for beans. There you go. Right. Right. But what we need to do, folks, is check your preps. Whiteside Tactical, good to see you, my brother. Welcome in. Hope you had an amazing day today. Skull to you on Mayhemic Thursday. SHTF, do or die. G-Ma Merkel, welcome in. Welcome in. Yep. Michelle said, get your furnace checked if you haven't before firing it up. Ask me how I got to spend so much money this week. I know that's right. Check your furnaces. We talked about all the appliances and utilities in your house for the winter. We talked about that, I think it was on Tuesday. But folks, please, more people freeze to death in their own home because they're unprepared than anything. Check your furnaces, have alternative, safe methods of keeping yourself and your family warm. I got a video, coming out this weekend. I'm actually going to do it a live stream of a product I have sitting over there on the table, y'all, that has the possibilities to be a game changer. And we're going to take a look at that hopefully Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. Lady Spa 123 said, yes, I have a ton of spice. I'm raised in New Orleans. Right, exactly. Household of great chefs. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So, folks, power. What is your alternative power source? That's I saw what happened in North Carolina, and I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but it prompted me to do something which I will share with y'all later. But those folks still have nothing. They have nothing. Make sure you guys have what you need. Michelle said 4 solar generators and flex fuel generator. That's right. I don't care what kind of generator you have. I don't care if it's solar, diesel, gas, dual fuel, tri-fuel. Get something. Cha-Cha said it's starting to snow there. No snow here yet, but yeah. We got to do what we got to do. Power, heat, food, water, shelter. But if there's a blackout, grid down, and we're being attacked not only from within, but out, from the outside also, it's full-blown SHTF, folks. Don't panic, gather your people and put your plan into action. Be ready, not scared. Okay? Economic collapse is an SHTF event. Another pandemic outbreak is an SHTF. Social unrest is another SHTF, major. Grid down, flat out war. Be ready, not scared. As I've said before, I'm trying to get everybody to think. And unfortunately, I'm going to say this, and y'all will know what I mean by it when I say this. Sometimes we're going to have to think about the unthinkable. That's right, Michelle. We talked about that at the beginning. Yeah, losing your job is an SHTF. Doesn't have to be a major countrywide, statewide catastrophe. It could be personal. Yeah. A loved one could die in the immediate family. Yeah. Grit and Grace said, my power went out Monday. My mind immediately went to those people in East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. I was slightly inconvenienced. Those people are in a living hell right now. Yes, and they still are. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Aston 1985. Yes, indeed. You're absolutely right. Yep. Without a doubt. They are. And I can. Yeah. Jones Truth, thank you for saying that. In the right circumstances, the nicest people could become the most dangerous. Desperation changes people. That's absolutely right. And that could be the neighbor next door or across the street from you because they're not prepared and they see you are, I'm doing air quotes, slightly prepared. They may come over and try to take your stuff by force. You have to be prepared to defend you, your family, and everything you have. That's reality, folks. Yeah, that's reality. But, the main thing is think about it. Don't, Lady Spa 123 said, Lead Farmer hopped me on the alternative power, so I finally got a generator and a couple of solar panel sources. I need a diesel generator. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yep. We got things to do. We got things to do. My man, Rip Curl Readiness. Welcome in, my brother. Hope you're doing well. He said that's fact. Yeah. Sometimes we got to think of the unthinkable, what we don't want to think about and what we don't want to do. But is it going to be you? It's either do or die. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't going nowhere no time soon. And if I do go somewhere, it's going to be by the good Lord's hand himself. Yes, plain and simple. Be careful where you go. Be careful who you're around, and be aware of your surroundings and the environment in which you are operating in. And folks, how am I doing, Ghost Lincoln? I ain't tipped the meter, did I? I don't think I did. Practice, folks. Practice, practice, practice. That's right, Lady Spa. Practice. We need to be praying, practicing, and prepping. Continue doing it. I don't know if y'all read the comments of the live streams and the videos, but my man Chance always says there is still time. And as Devil Dog Prepper said and says, there's time to prep until there isn't. Keep doing the things, folks. Don't let the media mafia and Ishmael and Isaac and Poulin and the Z-Man and everybody else on the planet that is threatening, because the book I read, it says there will be wars and rumors of wars. Fear not. I'm not. Don't let the media trick you into thinking that tomorrow the world ends. They have no say-so. Even the powers that be have zero say-so when the world ends. Remember that. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Little Lone Prepper. She said, I'm going to get a dual fuel generator to recharge my solar banks. I can store propane easier than gasoline. That's absolutely right. Thank you, Fallen Skies Medications. He said, make sure you get your medication if you need it. Please, folks, if you're on prescription medication and you need it and it's life-saving, please get it in 90 or 180-day supplies if you can. If you need antibiotics and all that stuff, I highly recommend y'all to get a Jace case. There is a link in our description if you don't mind. If you need one and want one, click the link and go get you a Jace case and anything else. Thank you, Ghost Lincoln. I appreciate that, because I'm getting ready to go there. We got 4 minutes left, and I'm getting ready to tip the meter right about now. And here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. We ain't in Kansas no more. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all already know this, but we got people in our country that despise you and me, that came here illegally, flat out. I don't care. YouTube can shut the stream down. They can kill this video. They can block it. I don't care. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. And a lot of those people do not have your best intentions at hand. And all they want to do is turmoilcy and mayhemicness in our country. Plain and simple. Be ready to do the unthinkable to protect you and your family if chaos comes knocking at your door. Coffee, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. And y'all know, turn my hat sideways. Yeah, here we go. Welcome to Mayhemicville. Population 300 million. There it is. Got the hat, got the t-shirt, and the hoodie. You know, our government is a freaking joke. The circus, the clowns, including Grandpa Ice Cream and the Cackling Hen. And I will tell you this, and I will tell everybody else. Who's more dangerous? Somebody that's not afraid to die, or somebody who has found everything to live for? I appreciate y'all. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Get done because we still have time. And again, keep on prepping. And remember this, keep on prepping, because your family depends on you. They depend on you. And it depends on your life. Protect yourself, protect your family, and most importantly, protect the people that love you. This is Vision Preparedness, and we will see you in the next video. God bless everybody. Stay sharp, stay vigilant, and stay frosty.
time is now.